Hello, dear explorers. Nice to see you again, or nice to see you for the first time. I'm Adela, I'm an astrologer and visual artist, and today I'm going to discuss the archetype of Taurus. I started a series related to archetypes and how we can work better with the archetypes in astrology, and this is dedicated to the energy of Taurus. So, in case you have your sun, your moon, your rising, or personal planets in Taurus, this video is for you, and I hope it is useful for you and it will bring clarity in how you can better understand this energy. So, I will point out some, let's say, characteristics, or let's say types of Taurus blueprint I saw in my own chart and in charts of my clients. And personally, I have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, all in Taurus in the first house. So this energy is quite familiar to me. At least in the European system, all of them are in Taurus. In the Vedic system, it's a different story, but we'll get to the Vedic system and nakshatra some other time. So let's explore the energy of Taurus. I will point out some characteristics that I saw. First one is that usually the Tauruses have a huge creative force. I associate the Taurus with a creative force, with the creator, the archetype of the creator. So we have the energy of the creator and the energy of the destroyer. Let's say the Scorpio energy. Taurus and Scorpio are opposites. So whenever we talk about Taurus, I always like to look at the polarity, the Scorpio polarity, and imagine this creation and destruction process. So wherever Taurus is in your chart, that's the creative part. That's the part that knows what seeds to plant in order to create something new and that brings, I don't know, solidity, and that brings color, and that brings new ways of seeing reality. And there is the opposite polarity, the polarity of Scorpio, where we learn about destruction and about renewing ourselves, not necessarily destruction in a bad way, but in the way of, from time to time, just getting that energy that makes space for something new. So the creative force I find phenomenal in all the Tauruses I know, and all the personal placements that are activated by the Taurus energy. The second part, I believe it's a very characteristic feature of Taurus is the quality to live a good life, that ability to see what quality life means. When the Taurus is at the high frequency, they know how to eat well, how to sleep well, how to treat themselves in a good way. If you want to be guided in the process of living well, choose a Taurus. They will know how to guide you into living your best life, eating the best food, having dinner in nice places, like the Libra. Libra knows that too, as both Libra and Tauruses are ruled by Venus. So we have this kind of inner knowing about food and about nice places, nice smells, nice colors. The artistic touch is present both in Taurus and in Libra. So good guides in living life. And the third part that is positive, and I saw in many Tauruses, is the ability to see or to feel what is pragmatic or not. What does, even in business, what is it that does have a business potential and what not? So in our best times, we are practical and very hardworking, and we know, as I said in the beginning about the soil, the earth is an element associated with Taurus, and even the planet, the earth planet, I work with it a lot in astrology. The earth planet is very much related to this sense of what seeds should I plant? What is it that has the potential to bring something incredible in the future? So Tauruses usually have this potential to see what is it that will bring practical results in the future. And because I was talking about the Earth, I want to mention that for all Tauruses, the Earth, if you have your Sun in Taurus, your Earth will be in Scorpio. So what regenerates a Taurus is transformation many times. And here I would like to point something that's very relevant. Many times I saw that people having Sun in Taurus have quite intense lives, and lives that go through huge transformations, moving, divorce, all kind of inner struggles, and many times they come out of the struggles stronger and more radiant, and even more in charge with their own abilities and their own life. So that comes usually from that Earth in Scorpio that rejuvenates through transformation. So in case you have this placement and your life was with ups and downs, with huge ups and downs, the power can come from that part. Well, I won't mention many bad sides. I don't want my brothers and sisters with Taurus Sun to be seen with a lot of shadows. At least in my video I want to present the nice stuff, but I will point out that definitely we are stubborn. The Aries, the Taurus, and the Capricorn are three of the most stubborn signs. So many times Taurus will say no before even trying something, or before even thinking about, is it really a no or can it be a maybe. So the stubbornness is real, and I would say that it's a stubbornness very much related to needing time to decide if something is good or not so good for us. But many times the first reaction is no, or we're not very open to external influences. So that can be a provocation for Taurus. And another not so nice part of Taurus is the tendency to be very lustful or very into sensations. So they might like food, as you see in all the memes and all the videos. They might like food and they eat too much, or they indulge, or they become lazy, or it's kind of looking for the good part of life and then just soaking completely in that, whether it's like enjoying food or enjoying sex or whatever, but having that tendency to go and to experience too much. And the last point I wanted to say is like a synthesis of Taurus, something that I saw several days ago on internet, and it really resonated with me. It's that Tauruses need private time. I truly believe that, and I think all Tauruses need that. And if you start looking at your own Taurus placements through this Taurus Scorpio opposition, you will better understand why. Because Scorpio is very private, even Taurus is very private. So if you are a Taurus, or people close to you are Tauruses, please take care of that private time. Tauruses don't like to be rushed. They like to have their own inner time. Sometimes they are fast, sometimes they are not so fast, but having that time to be with themselves, to be in their space, to be doing stuff they like, that's very important for us. So entering our space, going through our stuff might enrage that Taurus and get like very turbulent reactions out of us. So that I found typical for many Tauruses I know, even for myself. And I'm curious what you felt as a typical Taurus energy. So thank you very much for listening, and a huge hug for you all, brothers and sisters that have Taurus placements. Let me know where your Taurus placements are. Let me know how this energy felt for you, and in the description you have my contact, you have the Facebook page where you can find me, and my website. So keep in touch. Thank you.